What was something you thought would be easy? Until you tried it? Mudding and taping sheetrock. Snowboarding. I grew up on skis, and when I tried snowboarding I literally just rolled down the entire mountain like a slinky on the stairs. Running. I was like, yeah, I smoke and drink, but I can definitely run like the wind. No. Quit smoking after my first run and am now 3 years smoke-free. A lot of the parts from that Ninja Warrior show. I'm a very physically fit guy and always thought that first course looked like a breeze. Then I found a local gym with the different elements set up. Even just that very first part where you hop across a few platforms was tough. Playing the guitar. The jump from not being able to play anything to playing basic chords and a couple songs you like isn't that much, and it makes you feel like such a badass. But the jump again to a working musician is astronomical. I tried and just got burned out, and it wasn't fun anymore. Drawing. Every single time. Maintaining a proper work-life balance. When I was still in college, I'd either procrastinate way too much or I'd work non-stop. I was never able to find a balance where I was still getting shit done but not burning myself out. Has anyone tried to learn to do a handstand as an adult? How is that so difficult? Learning a second language. I understand it's far easier as an adolescent, but phew. Conversational German for an English speaker is very hard for me. Making and maintaining friends as an adult. I never really put much thought into this. Until I had no friends left in adulthood, and realized how easy it used to be as a kid in school in comparison. Managing your own time. Self-discipline. There are a lot of things that can distract you, and bam, it's 9 p.m. and nothing has been done. Socializing with a group of people I usually wouldn't hang out with. It's either that or I stay alone forever. But I just can't find any sort of relatability to these people. I am not a really confident person, but I keep working on my confidence. There was a time when I tried the fake it until you make it approach. Faking it is harder than expected. Edit. Thank you for all the awards and suggestions. Consistently working out. Pottery. I made a couple of very small, crappy bowls on the wheel. But the thing I made the best and far more often was a giant mess. I can sculpt fine, but those stupid bowls get me. Getting a job. On the first trip to England, after renting a car, it proved to be a considerable challenge to drive on the other side of the road from what I was used to, especially in the roundabouts and on major highways. Quitting an addiction. Rolling down a pretty steep grassy hill when you're in your 60s. Sounds easy and fun, right? OMG. No. Working a job. Doing the job physically itself. I have no problem with. Mentally. It's the drain of bad management and feeling like you're wasting your time. Studying and working at the same time. Went fine for 1 semester. But next month I'm switching to part-time. It's just not sustainable for my mental health otherwise. Throwing dough to make pizza. And pretty much the rest of the pizza making process. Getting the dough into around 18. Pie is tricky. Then getting the sauce even and not on the crust is a process, and getting all of it done as quickly as possible. After several hundred pizzas I can crank them out pretty good now though. Managing my mental health. Cooking with puff pastry. I'm pretty sure you have to like. Sell your soul to make puff pastry listen to you. Healing from trauma. Takes so damn long. Falling in love with the right person. Losing weight. OMG, the temptation of eating cookies is so big. Edit. Wow. This had so many votes. Thank you guys. Statistics. I'm pretty good at all forms of math, but that one. Getting friends when you are not a kid anymore. Not turning off my brain. Makeup. Trying to stop staring at my computer screen all day long. I keep resolving to stop doing it. But then I just keep falling down rabbit holes of different websites. Golf. I was watching the US Open on TV and seeing the players chatting with their caddies as they took a leisurely stroll down the fairway in the sunshine. I thought, that's the game for me. So I borrowed a set of clubs and went out. On my own. In the UK. In winter. I got home wet. Tired, hungry and covered in mud and scratches with twigs in my hair after hitting about 200 strokes and losing over a dozen balls. I played for a couple of years, but I was still pretty bad at it. Being an adult. Building in Minecraft. Sounds silly but man I'm bad at building. Fucking life. All through my teenage years. I thought it'd be so simple to get a good paying job. Never get sick and just exist. Feeding myself. Entertaining myself. Then I leave home and struggle every single day. It's so exhausting. I'm not sure I thought it would be easy. But I thought I'd stay on that fake bull a lot longer than I did. Basically. It was one hard shake that did me in. Good sex. Actual great mind-blowing sex for both parties takes great physical skills. Communication. And being able to pick up on cues. Sex is like dancing. Technically. Almost. Anyone can do that, but most who claim to be great would hate to think what others really think. This master's degree FFS. Decorating cakes with various style frosting tips. You have to get the frosting at just the right temp or it all either melts immediately or it's too hard to work with. Apparently also works better with homemade frosting. I bought whipped buttercream that comes in a little tub and it was way too oily. Still looked alright, but I definitely want to get better at it. I'm artistic and thought it would come naturally to me, but it was really not as easy as it looks. Kickflipping a skateboard. The mechanics of it seem so obvious and simple, but it took me months of trying before I landed one and I was never able to do it consistently. Yoga. A pull-up. Getting out of a toxic relationship. I looked down on women who complained about being in an abusive situation. I thought they were weak. They can just leave, I would say to myself. I was wrong and I apologized to any woman I thought negatively of because of that. Lose weight. Was always skinny so never had to deal with it until now that I'm overweight. Drawing a straight line. Pushing a motorcycle around. Living on my own. I was always very sarcastic and dismissive of photographic models. They make boatloads of money for standing around. My sister is a professional photographer and knows the posing tricks and way one needs to stand to get the best image. She challenged me to pose for a photo shoot. I got tired and frustrated within 5 minutes. It's pretty difficult and requires concentration and good rapport with the photographer. Learning an instrument. Finding a ride to the airport. Friends just sorta disappear at that point. Rock climbing. I'm not saying I thought it was easy and it wouldn't be a challenge. But I at least expected it to be fun. Well, let me tell you, if you are out of shape it hurts. I nearly ran a red light because my legs were so sore afterwards I couldn't bend my ankle to press the brakes, so I had to slam my foot down on the brake pedal. Quitting sugar. It's in every damn thing and I miss it. Putting in a tampon. Was really overconfident and not prepared for crying on the bathroom floor. Lol. Ice skating. I was so confident that because I was good on regular skates that I'd be good on ice. Boy was I wrong. Edit. I skate with quads and thought I could use the same concept for ice skating. Convincing someone to change their mind about something by giving valid reasons and evidence.